fun of me when I'm drunk. You're gonna get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight.
What up, Mike? Get up.
So Jayda Wayda has the internet spinning again, and this time it's not just rumors. She dropped some wild details about Lil Baby's alleged humiliation rituals. These are the same whispers people in the industry have been tossing around for years, but Jayda didn't hold back. She didn't just give a hint, she went deep with what she called receipts, photos, clips, body language breakdowns, and signals that all point to one thing. Something is definitely off.
And the biggest shocker? Jayda claims the real reason she walked away from Lil Baby wasn't just relationship drama. It was because these so-called rituals were crossing dangerous lines. According to her, things got so extreme it was putting not only her, but even her kids at risk.
Show you who they are. Believe this 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them.
After begging him to stop and watching him spiral deeper, she finally decided she had to leave for good. When asked in an interview, Jayda described the exact moment she realized Lil Baby was too far gone. And that's when fans knew this wasn't a game anymore. Now, industry insiders know humiliation rituals aren't new. They've been whispered about for decades, especially with young rappers, because they're the easiest targets. Jayda's revelations only made people look harder, and it wasn't long before fans were connecting dots with other stars. Everyone remembered when Orlando Brown went viral last year after he slipped up about Diddy putting him through hazing rituals. Orlando laughed and tried to brush it off, but fans couldn't ignore the look in his eyes, the twitching, the broken energy, all classic signs of something dark. So when Jayda hinted that Lil Baby was next in line for the same treatment Orlando went through, the internet went into meltdown. People were terrified of what that meant. If Orlando was already cracking under the pressure, what would that mean for someone like Lil Baby, who's in the spotlight every single day? Fans always suspected something shady was happening, but they never had hard proof. That changed the second Jayda started breaking down the clues, and she didn't hold back. And here's where it gets crazy. The first major clue is Lil Baby's suspiciously close relationship with music mogul Mike Rubin. On the surface, it just looks like business. But look closer, and it feels off. Why is Lil Baby always in questionable situations whenever Rubin is around? The most famous example? That viral white party photo. At first glance, it looked like two friends hugging, but fans started noticing the facial expressions, the body language, even the hand placement. And suddenly the photo didn't feel innocent anymore. It felt staged, and staged for a purpose. But the real red flag wasn't the picture itself. It was how Lil Baby reacted after it blew up online. He got super defensive, rushing to explain it away as just a normal hug. He even went on a podcast sounding frustrated and almost desperate, saying he was hurt by people joking that he was Rubin's sugar baby.
Oh, Mike Rubin thing.
I was just gonna say.
Like,
I was just about to say.
bruh, I don't play with this, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no funny weird shit. Feel me?
He admitted he didn't even want the picture posted at all, and he begged Rubin not to put it out. But Rubin did it anyway. That's not just a small detail. That's a power move. Think about it. Rubin went against Lil Baby's wishes, dropped a photo that embarrassed him in front of millions, and then sat back while the internet clowned him. And Lil Baby's expression when he was asked about it? You could see the stress all over his face. He even tried to claim he had security footage from Rubin's house proving it was just friendly. But here's the kicker. He never released it. Why keep the footage locked up if it could clear your name? That silence spoke louder than any explanation. And in that industry, saying you've got receipts but never dropping them is basically like confessing guilt. Fans don't need more than that to believe you're hiding something shady. But let's be clear, that infamous photo was only the starting point. Not long after, another clip of Lil Baby and Mike Rubin went viral, and this one was way harder to brush off.
Fun of me when I'm drunk. You're gonna get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight.
What up, Mike? Get up off me, dog. You heard me, Mike? Get up me, man. Look, this man on my legs, y'all. Get this man.
In the video, you can hear Ruben making some offhand jokes that sound way out of line, jokes that clearly made Lil Baby uneasy. He tried to laugh it off, but you can hear the strain in his voice. The vibe wasn't playful. It was tense, awkward, and uncomfortable.
You got your ass beat. Keep going. Count out loud. Count out loud. Huh?
6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42.
Keep going. Keep going.
And get this, Meek Mill was right there too. The same Meek Mill who went viral last year for doing that infamous bunny hop for Ruben, which people called his own humiliation ritual. Fans immediately started connecting dots, pointing out how Meek once had whispers around him about being Diddy's sugar baby. So now the question is, was Meek chuckling at Lil Baby's discomfort because he'd already been through the same thing himself? Lil Baby's attempts to defend himself only added fuel to the fire. People started wondering if Ruben was more than just a friend, maybe even the one bankrolling his lifestyle. After all, one of the biggest signs of these so-called rituals is that the younger rapper is financially tied to an older, more powerful figure. This theory only got stronger after Lil Baby himself admitted Ruben sometimes steps in to control his spending. He once confessed to racking up more than $8 million in gambling debt in just 2 days. And it was Ruben who called every casino to ban him from playing again.
What's the most you ever lost gambling at once?
$8 million.
Okay.
1 day.
How long?
Like 1 day. Like probably like 40 hours.
Yeah.
40 hours straight. I lost like 8 million, 9 million.
That's not.
I made myself stop gambling. Like I had Mike Rubin write a letter to every casino and ban me from the casino.
At first, it looked like Ruben was just protecting his boy, but fans now see it as a classic control move. One man managing another man's money like a handler, and once you view it that way, the whole picture changes. Then came the tattoos. For years, Lil Baby kept saying he didn't want any ink. He liked having a clean look so he could move outside hip-hop circles without being stereotyped. He made it sound like a serious, intentional choice. So when fans suddenly saw him showing off brand new tattoos, jaws dropped. But it wasn't just the fact he got tatted, it was what he got. Huge block letters reading 90s Baby sprawled across his thighs, and another set spelling CBFW running down his leg. The placement, the words, the way they looked, people instantly called it out as suspicious. Social media lit up with theories, asking if he was pressured into getting tattoos he didn't even want as part of some ongoing humiliation ritual.
So what's the reason why you made sure in a world of tattoos, you don't have any?
That was really my only reason, like from being younger, like I don't want no tattoos. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug. Like even though like I'm almost a thug, I was a thug.
Yeah.
I don't want to be no thug. You feel? I don't want people to look at me like I'm a thug. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I want. People with tattoos, and to me, you look like a thug.
Damn. Everybody like this now, then.
Things escalated when he performed in a tank top, shorts, and a pink belt that made sure those tattoos were on full display. Fans swore his body language gave away the truth. The awkward dancing, the constant pulling up of his shorts to flash the ink, almost like he was forced to put them out there. A TikTok even went viral with fans saying, they must be putting Lil Baby through a humiliation ritual, 'cause what the EF is going on? Others started digging up side-by-side photos of Lil Baby with other rappers, comparing body language and outfits, claiming it was all staged humiliation. The reaction wasn't just laughs. People felt uneasy. It left a sinking feeling that this wasn't just about getting tattoos. It was about forcing him to flaunt them, opening him up to criticism and backlash. Because in these so-called rituals, it's never just about looking silly. It's about stripping away your image piece by piece.
Get your pants back, go and get your pants back, baby. Pants back, go and get your pants back, baby. Oh, baby, you got some shorts. Oh, Lord, I get to the money. I pour, check my shorts. Taking shorts on the stage, on tour. I know it's like this cold, like New York. Get your.
And just when fans thought it couldn't get worse, Lil Baby's own friend showed up with a gift that sent the rumors spiraling even further. And this so-called gift had people convinced the humiliation had only just begun. That so-called gift turned out to be a pink designer purse. Yes, you heard that right, a purse, handed to Lil Baby on camera like it was some kind of trophy. The clip blew up instantly, with fans arguing back and forth over what they had just witnessed. To some, it looked like just another flashy accessory, but to most, it screamed humiliation ritual. The look on Lil Baby's face when he held it up didn't read proud. It read uncomfortable, almost forced, like he knew exactly how people would react. Social media went wild. Memes flooded the timeline, jokes poured in, and the backlash was relentless. Fans pointed out how the purse gift tied perfectly into the tattoos and the awkward performance outfit, almost like it was all part of a bigger script meant to embarrass him publicly. And when you think about how calculated the industry can be, it didn't feel like a coincidence at all. One fan even wrote, "First the tattoos, now the purse." They really got Lil Baby in a chokehold. That comment alone racked up thousands of likes because so many people agreed. It felt staged, it felt unnatural, and it made people wonder just how deep Lil Baby had gotten pulled into this world of rituals and control. And then came the deeper speculation. If Ruben was really the one pulling strings, what did the purse symbolize? For many in the hip-hop community, gifting something like that to a rapper known for his street image isn't just a random move, it's a test, a way to push someone out of their comfort zone, get the internet clowning them, and watch how they handle it. And in Lil Baby's case, it was clear he didn't handle it well. The awkward laugh, the stiff smile, the way he quickly tried to pass the purse off to someone else on stage, all of it screamed discomfort. But here's the part that had fans even more shook. Lil Baby never denied it. He didn't get online and clear things up. He didn't explain the meaning behind the purse. He didn't even joke about it. Silence. And in this industry, silence makes people think the worst. As if that wasn't enough, more clips started resurfacing. Little moments fans had brushed off before, but now saw in a whole new light. Old videos of Ruben joking with Lil Baby in ways that didn't look like business at all. Photos where Ruben stood just a little too close. Parties where Lil Baby seemed more like the guest of honor in someone else's show than a superstar in his own right. And the more people watched, the more they felt something wasn't adding up. And remember, the purse wasn't happening in isolation. It came right after the tattoos and the gambling intervention. Piece by piece, it looked like Lil Baby's image was being reshaped in public, and not in a flattering way. Fans started calling it death by humiliation, saying it wasn't just about embarrassing him once or twice. It was about slowly breaking him down in front of the world. The craziest part? Some insiders even suggested the purse moment wasn't spontaneous at all. They claimed it was planned, rehearsed, and even recorded to make sure it got the reaction they wanted. And when you really think about it, why else would his own friend walk on stage with a pink purse for millions to see? That's not normal backstage banter. That's a spectacle. By this point, Lil Baby's fan base was split. Some were worried about him, saying he looked trapped in a system way bigger than himself. Others just clowned him nonstop, posting clips with captions like, "This ain't the Lil Baby we knew," and "They got him switching up." And whether people were laughing or concerned, one thing was undeniable. Everyone was watching. But what came right after the purse situation sent the internet into complete chaos, because instead of backing away from the spotlight, Lil Baby doubled down with a public appearance that had people convinced the humiliation was hitting a whole new level. A sack full of honey buns. That's where this story takes a wild turn. One name that always pops up when people talk about Lil Baby's strange industry ties is James Harden, because their friendship has raised eyebrows for years. It's not even that they hide it. It's the way Harden showers Lil Baby with gifts that has fans side-eyeing every move. Back in 2020, for Lil Baby's birthday, Harden showed up with a Prada duffel bag packed with $100,000 in cash, luxury watches, and yes, a whole stack of actual honey buns.
A Prada bag because he proud of me, full of honey buns. With a honey bun, you know what I'm saying? Man, serious, man. You hear me, man? I'm on the ground with a honey bun and a honey bun.
You got two Richie, man.
Two rich in one day, man.
And he proud of you, so
Hey, he brought me a proud about because he's proud of me, man. You feel me?
Proud of you. Yeah. Honey bun.
They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. But they gonna try to try. They right, y'all.
You deserve it. Come on. You deserve it. Come on.
You know, I like getting that paper. Hey, nobody move me.
Some fans laughed it off as an inside joke, but others immediately clocked it as another humiliation ritual moment. TikTok edits started flying, piecing it together as evidence in the growing conspiracy. But things got even messier a year later during Paris Fashion Week. Harden and Lil Baby were cruising when French police pulled them over, claiming they smelled something illegal. Within minutes, Harden was frisked and let go. But Lil Baby wasn't so lucky. He was fined, detained, and photographed being led into a police van. Those photos hit the internet before they even made it back to the hotel. Fans said it looked less like bad luck and more like he was being targeted over and over again. By now, people stopped calling it coincidence. They called it a pattern, humiliation after humiliation. And then came the leak that turned whispers into a full-blown scandal. A video started circulating online, allegedly showing Lil Baby in a compromising situation with another man. Whether it was him or not, the fact it made it online at all left fans asking, who wanted this out there? That was the breaking point. Lil Baby finally clapped back online, writing, "Y'all gotta stop using my name and likeness when y'all get bored." The extremes guys go to for clout is sick. Ain't no mystery in my history on no level. This my last time addressing this kind of dumb clickbait. The F is wrong with y'all. No flaws, no cap in my rap. His anger was clear, but instead of shutting things down, it only added fuel to the fire. People started saying his frustration proved he was being forced into something way deeper than he could admit. And then came Teresa Levi. The Instagram model jumped on a podcast and described her alleged hookup with Lil Baby in a way that left fans stunned.
Lil Baby's ass. He gave me $40,000. So Lil Baby has slid in my DMs. He asked me if I was in Miami, and I told him, yeah. He texted me, told me to pull up, and the first time we linked up was weird. He kept touching me. Like, I get it, you know, you got a lot of people that's just a setup situation. But it was just weird because he kept touching me and he was just rubbing me. Like it got to the point where I felt like, okay, is he like trying to figure out if I'm a woman or a man? And then after that, it was fascinating, honestly.
She didn't just tell her story, she exaggerated it to the point of comedy, even pulling out a tape measure on camera while laughing. Fans didn't buy it. Instead, they believed she was sent to humiliate him even further. Another pawn in the game. From the purse, to the tattoos, to the honey buns, and now this. Fans couldn't shake the feeling that Lil Baby was being broken down piece by piece. And with Jayda suddenly going silent after dropping her so-called receipts, the paranoia only grew. Did she really expose the truth? Or did she just make herself a bigger target? Because if what she revealed was only the beginning, then the rituals surrounding Lil Baby might be darker than anyone ever imagined. And her silence? It could mean she knows more than she's allowed to say, maybe even something that could shake the entire industry if it ever came out. Fans are scared this wasn't just her final warning shot. It might be the last time we hear from her at all. So what do you think? Did Jayda open Pandora's box? Or is there still more to this story that hasn't hit the light yet? Subscribe and see you on the next one.